Hello and welcome to the first full video on my brand new YouTube channel. So this is the first in what will potentially become a series of videos in which I will travel to a completely random place and just take my camera and challenge myself to take pictures of a location that I've potentially never even seen before. If you've seen my channel introduction video, then you'll know that I am currently a student studying in Southampton. With that comes a very limited budget for filming and travelling. So for this first video, I've had to pick a location within drivable distance, and it will be a one-day road trip of sorts. So using a bunch of different maps and websites and Google, obviously, I've managed to work out that around a 60-mile radius of Southampton should be a close enough distance for me to travel somewhere new and also get back in the same day without wasting a bunch of time on trains or in the car or anything like that. So using mapdevelopers.com, I was able to put a 60-mile radius circle on a map so that I could see all of the different locations that I would easily be able to travel to within a day. I then wrote down a bunch of those locations on a piece of paper, cut them up into little squares, mixed them all up, and I've picked a random one, and that will decide the location for this video. Right, so here I have all of my little pieces of paper with my written down places I've cut up. I'm just going to simply throw them down onto my desk, pick up a random one, and that will decide where we go for the rest of this video. There we have it. Not that you can read that, but we're going to go to Winchester. So I have actually been to Winchester before. I've actually been twice, I think, but I've only ever been at night, and it's to watch a fireworks display. So it's always been freezing cold, really dark, been around like 7 PM, so I've not really been able to see much. There's not been a huge amount open. So I'm actually really excited to go back during the day, kind of travel around and just see a bit more of the kind of city centre and explore a little bit. I've heard it's a really lovely place, and I've only ever seen it in the dark. So hopefully that'll be really fun, and also perks is it is actually really close to me in Southampton, so it won't take too long. Hopefully that means I can spend a bit longer there during the day because I don't have to travel far. So great, now that the location for the video is decided, I will cut and jump straight into the main portion of this video. Hope you enjoy it, and let's fingers crossed I get some good pictures. So it's now the day after I went to Winchester. I took my girlfriend Ellie with me, and we didn't have much of a plan going in, but we just wanted to explore the city. Here's how it went. When we arrived in Winchester, we decided to head straight to the high street and kind of branch out from there. I started taking pictures pretty much as soon as we got off the train. I really like the old town feel of a lot of the buildings and houses that we walked past. We went via an old building called the Great Hall, which looked kind of castle-like. You can actually go in, but you have to pay, and we didn't really want to spend too much time there, so we kept moving towards the city centre. On our way on towards the high street, we stopped in some of the cute side streets. We found these really fancy looking coffee shops and a nice little Japanese food restaurant. And there was also this really cool street art by a painter called Hendog. As we moved through the high street, we decided we actually wanted to cut through and head to the Winchester Cathedral because neither of us had seen it before. On the way there, I stopped to take some more pictures of restaurants and buildings that I thought were quite cool, and also these really cute dogs that were sat and tied to a little bollard that was actually painted like the Mona Lisa. I thought that looked really cool. We decided to stop in the little park just outside the cathedral to have our packed lunch. As I said, we're students, so we didn't want to spend too much money on the day out, so we took our own food with us. While we were eating, Ellie spotted what I think is the cutest dog either of us have ever seen. Once we'd finished our food, we headed over and asked if we could say hello. The owners were really friendly. We had a chat with them. They told us he's called Ollie. He's a 12-week-old Cocker Spaniel. He's really adorable. He even has his own Instagram, so go and check that out. Moving past the cathedral, we explored some of the gardens and grounds behind it. Ellie found this really cute bookshop that was just local run. The books were super cheap. I think it's £1.50 per book, so Ellie got a couple. It was really nice. From there we looked down some more of the side streets and stopped to look at the Jane Austen house. There were more of the old town vibes of the buildings and houses, which I really enjoyed, and then we decided to head back to the high street and grab a drink. From there we walked through the Saturday market, which was super busy. It was kind of difficult to take pictures because I didn't want to stop and get anyone's way, but seeing the local stores and craft was really nice. We found a really nice little park at the end of the market with this lovely river flowing through, with these huge willow trees hanging over the top. The street I grew up on was called Willow Road, and there used to be a massive willow tree growing on the corner, so seeing them always reminds me of home, so that was nice. It was around this point we decided we wanted to head home. We felt like we'd seen a fair amount of the city, and unfortunately Ellie wasn't feeling too well, so we decided to walk back through the high street and head straight to the train station. I always like walking back on myself when I'm out taking pictures because I'm not the most observant person, so I often miss things, so getting to see things from a new angle and explore the same place again helps me get more shots, which is always good. One thing I spotted that I had missed on the way there was this really cool Jeep. I don't know what model it was, I don't know anything about cars, but it looked super cool. And then once we got back to the station, we had a little bit of a wait, so I decided to wander around and get some more shots before our train finally arrived to take us home. So that brings us to the end of my day trip to Winchester, and also pretty much the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. Please like it if you did enjoy it, it's a great way of me finding out and getting to know whether people are enjoying the content. And please comment if you've got any tips. As I said, I'm new to vlogging, I'm new to this whole YouTube environment, so comment if you've got any tips or anything like that. And also let me know if there's any other sort of content you'd want me to produce, and also if there's any other places you'd like to see me go. Hopefully going forward, if I've got a bit more time to plan, a bit more money, to be honest, I'll be able to go on longer trips further away, kind of explore some kind of broader environments and make some longer videos. So yeah, if that's something you're interested in, put that in the comments and let me know where you'd want to see me go. Also, please subscribe if you want to see more of this kind of content, or if you like me or this video, then yeah, subscribe and there should be more content coming in the future. Oh, and one last thing, it would be really great if you could go and check out my Instagram. I'm starting to post more regularly, so you can see kind of photos I've taken in my own time, and also for jobs that I've done and my university project. So yeah, feel free to go check that out. Right, enough of me rambling. Thanks again so much for watching, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one.